Hello and welcome to another PA Matches cast. We've got another round in the Meritus Mayhem Tournament. This is round 2. We've got a 1v1 between Superouman in the red and Neptunio in the blue. We are now 6 minutes and 40 seconds in. Both players started out pretty far apart, so I've kind of skipped out the opening stuff because it's just very hard eco expansion. But things are starting to pick up. So, Neptunio's in the blue, right? Yeah, Neptunio is working on expanding. Superouman keeps on trying to use air fabricators to build various bot and vehicle factories here and there, but they keep on getting taken out by air fabricators. Neptunio is just starting work on an advanced air factory and is just expanding everywhere. On the other hand, Superouman has less map control, but better defended maps, and already has an advanced air factory out. Because both players spawned so far apart, it's going to be very important that players either take control of the air layer or build proxy bases all over the place. Because, see, all these units, it's going to just take them a while to stream all the way over to the enemy base, especially if they start using vehicles. So, Superouman, right? Yeah, Superouman. Superouman's got 2 advanced air fabbers out, and his first peregrine, and a gunship which is coming out, and wow, he is assisting that hard, and is now working on getting up advanced economy, and my goodness, he's pushing that advanced air hard. Putting on the pressure. Gunship taking out a lot of bots. Neptunio now knows that what Superouman is up to and that he is falling behind in the air war. So he needs to finish that really quickly, and put up some more. Ooh, nice sized bot force heading around the other side. Looks like, and spotted. And the gunship is going to be able to shred those. Fighters moving out. But those peregrines are just so dang strong. They got thinned out pretty quickly. Down goes one gunship. No, go. And yep. Superouman is pulling back those gunships away from those fighters, and back in they go. Got to take out these bots. Another large bot force heading around from the other side. Even though Neptunio does have more map control, I'm giving the advantage to Superouman right now. For now. It's probably going to be shifting here in the next little bit since he's got so much map control. But, see, the thing is, Superouman is taking out all of these bots with no losses. So he's just taking out tons of metal investment. And there we go. Now this is a race for advanced. Gonna be a very air-intensive match, which is pretty much a requirement since both players spawned so far apart. And down goes the remainder of those bots without doing any real damage. Ooh! Gunships out the back, but taken out by that peregrine. Those could have done a lot more damage if Superouman had just had 1 or 2 fighters with them. Whenever you send out gunships or bombers or whatever, you always need to have fighter support for that very reason. They would have taken out that peregrine and would have been able to just keep on destroying all of those power plants. And wow, those gunships are going to town. And 2 peregrines come in and take out a ton of those gunships, which both peregrines and gunships now cost more in this latest build. Let's see. What does Superouman see? Superouman does not see much. Superouman needs to get scouting. There we go. This is going to be a very big win. Take out all of these metal spots. And this is what you got to do, especially when you have air. Air is very maneuverable and very fast, so you need to be attacking just everywhere all at once. And if Superouman can get in here and take out some of those advanced air factories, then that'll be a huge win. And see, radar coverage is very helpful here. Although, oh, that was brutal. Down goes a bunch of gunships. Always, always, always have fighters protecting your ground units. And Superouman is working on trying to put up just a ring of defenses. Unfortunately, though, these laser defense towers aren't going to be too big of a deal because of how much air is being used. Although, to be fair, it does look like Superouman is using fighters to, or Neptunio is using fighters to defend against Superouman's air, and bots to attack the ground. And we've got, let's see, turn this back on. The tide is shifting. Superouman's having a harder and harder time defending against these bot rushes, as he is constantly losing gunships over and over again. At this point, he needs to start building Hornets rather than gunships, because Hornets are just insanely good at taking out units. Gunships are more for flanking and taking out buildings, and Hornets with their carpet bombing can just cut incredible swaths straight on through enemy groups of units. Gunships are great for going around this backside and taking out all of these metal extractors, which he really needs to do. This one air fabber is just claiming all of the metal. And what is it? The numbers changed. If you have, the numbers changed. I can't remember it anymore. If you build a metal extractor and the metal extractor stays alive for something to the tune of 30 seconds, I think, then that metal extractor was worth the investment. So sometimes it's well worth the investment not to invest all this metal in all of these defensive structures and to just go. It doesn't matter if you lose them or keep them. They're worth the investment because they stay alive. And let's see, orient north. Should have done this a while ago. And here we go. Now the gunships are heading around, taking out metal spots. And if they're able to take out all of these advanced metal spots over here, then that'll be a huge win. But here comes the Peregrines, and down go the gunships. Man, that rate of fire of the Peregrines is just insane. You saw all those missiles. We're in a bit of a pause. Calm before the storm. Superouman's got gunships running around trying to keep Neptunio on his toes, but this roving group of gunships or a roving group of fighters are able to take out these gunships pretty easily, although they are getting in some fairly good wins. I really wish the spectator feature had been released. Orient north. Spectator feature is on the way. Ooh, some ants putting in some destruction. But bots with advanced bots are moving in to intercept. Missed these advanced bot factories going in. So this is just going to show where aggression very often outweighs caution. Neptunio has been just expanding and not really worrying about defending it. And Superouman has been more cautious, investing a lot of metal in defensive structures and walls and not expanding too far too fast. And Superouman is falling behind, getting up a bunch of advanced bot factories, and we've got a decent-sized group of ants moving forward. Ooh. Is a commander rush underway? Now that will be interesting. Bots moving back to defend against these attacking ants. Ants have greater health, range, and damage than bots. So they're very good at just destroying bases and destroying lots of enemy bots. Just throwing away gunships. Never send forward gunships or bombers without fighter support. And yeah, Neptunio. Neptunio has not, as far as I've seen, hasn't built a single bomber or gunship. Although I might be standing corrected. Yep, okay. He's got a few gunships, but he hasn't been using them. It looks like he's only just started building gunships. Ooh, those ants did quite a bit of damage. You can see the sniper bots missing, but still putting in lots of good work. And this is an interesting strategy, not a common one. Most players who go advanced air build lots of gunships and lots of bombers because they are just nasty. However, Neptunio is using the incredibly powerful, arguably overpowered Peregrine to gain air control and defend against Superouman's gunships, and then just using tons and tons of ground units for the actual assault. Seems to be working out pretty well for him so far, and he is now just pushing very, very hard for bots, and it looks like he's just going all sniper bot. Okay, let's take a look at the rest of the planet. Superouman is working on expanding more, and not too much has happened. Gunships are running around, taking out metal extractors. Not too much. Okay, let's orient north. Got a somewhat small group moving forward. Excuse me. And it doesn't look like they've been spotted, but we've got advanced bot factories going up everywhere. Wow, okay, there's a bunch of Peregrines and gunships. Gunships are putting in some really good work, taking out a lot of bots. Ooh, and Neptunio needs to be careful. His commander's moving forward dangerously close to the front lines, and gunships can take out commanders really quickly. But he does have a lot of fighter support. Those Peregrines are nasty, so it's not an overly huge issue. Wow! Up goes a bunch more advanced bot factories. Neptunio loves his sniper bots, I guess. So the sniper bots are real nasty. Real nasty. Okay, decent-sized group of vehicles, including flame tanks and anti-air vehicles moving forward. Those anti-air vehicles, I don't know. They're a little underpowered. They're useful. They're not overly good. Ooh, an attempt at a teleporter flank, but it gets intercepted. Neither player has gone for orbital, I just realized. At this point, neither player is gaining very much of an advantage, so somebody needs to start changing up their tactics. Orbital or nukes or something. We've got anti-nukes going up from Superouman. Don't see any nukes or orbital. Let's take a look at Neptunio. No anti-nukes, no changes, just fighter superiority and sniper bots. I don't know. Right now things are pretty darn even. Neither player's gaining an advantage, and when you're at stalemate like this, you pretty much got to start changing things up. Sniper bots are They're doing a decent amount of damage, but nothing overly... Oh, and we gotta be careful. Oh, Commander's moving forward. Needs to be careful. That's a lot of damage, and if a bunch of gunships come in and no Uber cannon, and here comes a bunch more gunships. Oh, no! Oh, and boom! Oh, that was a mistake. Always keep your commander in the middle of your base. Always keep it protected, and there were plenty of fighters that could have saved his life. That was quite the mistake and quite the upset. Whew. Good match. Well, I hope you all enjoyed it. Give me a drop in the comments if you liked it, and a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.